programs as a whole. Wait, hold on. Oh, that's right. That's right.
That's right.
I think when you look at things as a whole, you have to know that from a history standpoint, Ohio State is one of, I always talk to people about schools. I say there's probably about 6 programs in the country that's going to always be that way, and Ohio State's one. Then there's the USC's, and then there's the Nebraskas, and for all intents and purposes, as you guys would like to say, the school up north. I mean, those are programs that's going to always be solid and sustained and be great. And in that situation, you know what you have in a coach who's won multiple national championships. The academics is good. You see what they've been able to do with my nephew and turn everything around with him. So you feel comfortable in those situations like that. We're not a family that feels like our kids got to stay home in our own backyard. We can afford to travel. Some families don't have that luxury, but God blessed me to be able to have that luxury. So if a school is away from Southern California, then we can travel.
That was my next question, Keyshawn. As he gets older, being in LA, and
he ain't making the choice on what school he's gonna go to. If that's what you
no. As he gets older, though, USC obviously with your past is where I was going, and just being from LA and whatnot. Do things change for a kid like that? Just kind of being in that area, given what you accomplished.
No, I don't think. I think as he starts to develop and get a little bit older and really understand what the pressures are, because I don't think he's still so mentally young that he doesn't really understand the whole aspect of everything. He thinks the Twitter world is the world, and he thinks that what somebody write on a blog is the world, and that's not really the world, whether we want to believe that or not. He just has to continue to work, not worry about I went to USC or worry about Mikey going to Ohio State or somebody else going somewhere else. He has to know whatever program that he chooses that it's the best for him and what it is. Now, there's going to be situations for me where I'm not going to let him choose certain programs. It's just not going to happen because I know too much about the good thing about it is I know too much. And I know when a coach is going to get fired and when he's going to get hired and when he's looking for a new job. And I know all that. So for us, that's important. That's the luxury about being in the position I'm in. I know when a guy's going to get fired, So it's like, why even consider that school when I have a new coach? Or that coach isn't going to be there by the time you're a sophomore in college. He'll probably be gone. So all of those sorts of things have to factor into you making a decision what school you want to go to.
Who are the schools that are in the mix with him? The ones that you guys are most serious about?
He's going to release his top 8 schools probably in the next 30 minutes. So he did, I believe, 12 schools in the spring, and now it's going to dwindle down to 8. Then over the course of the season, those 8 schools will be watched closely, and by the end of the year, we'll know who's going where and what, because that's going to be big. If you pick a school and all of a sudden that coach is leaning to do something different or it doesn't look too good, you're doing it for nothing. So you want to be careful.
How much of an impact does Mike have? His development, your relationship with him, Keyshawn's relationship with him? I mean, is there any connection there with him? I mean, obviously, just seeing the way he's grown and what he's become.
You get the experience factor. You get the firsthand experience factor. You know what the program's all about. You have an inside mold, to say the least, that can tell you what the intel is saying. So that helps because he's going to tell us the truth. He's not going to say go to Ohio State for his own. Like he'll say either don't come or, and I haven't even asked him that question. You should go to Ohio State. I haven't even gotten there. But I think, obviously Ohio State is one of the top schools. I mean, we wouldn't be here. I mean, they'll be in the 8 if that's the answer to the question. But it'll be fun. It'll be fun, and it's good competition. Ohio State's gonna always be good, like Florida was under Urban Meyer, and like SC was under Pete Carroll. It's always gonna have players to choose from. So that's the great part about it.